Today I want to talk a little bit about how risk can change your life. Two weeks ago I dropped a video on this channel about 4 years traveling and how it feels and if you don't have any plan after those 4 years. I was actually talking in this video about my feelings and how I'm fearing and I'm scared about going back to Germany because I don't know where to go next, because now I'm too old to get another working holiday visa. The intense of answers and replies that I got, they made me think about a lot and they changed something in my brain, and also like they helped me. That is one of the reasons why I make this video today. I just dropped my phone upstairs. That was a risk because it could have fallen to the other side and it would be gone. I'm using with my phone a fisheye and this little Joby tripod so that I can always set up time lapse wherever I go. Coming back to risks. I took a risk because I was going from my job in Germany where I was working 10 years as a mechanical engineer, and then I left Germany in 2015 because I was going to risk something for my own life, for my own experience. A lot of people around me at that time, they were talking to me like, hey Daniel, why are you doing this? Why do you give away this amazing house or flat that you had? I was renting some, your cars, your stuff, everything that you possess, and this good job, man, security. Especially Germany is this kind of country where everything is built up with this society, equality, that everybody has to have his house and a secure job and nobody wants to lose it. To understand what is risk, you have to actually dig down a little bit into the psychology of humans. Everything that is new, everything that's unknown, a path that you have never done before, that is something where you have maybe a fear to go that way, and that is what we call risk, because you're risking something that you already established or have for something in a trade. And now comes the point where I think that is always important. How's it going? I'll take another one, a medium-sized flat white. Sure. What do you think about taking risks to moving forward?
I think it's challenging. It's quite scary, but it's challenging at the same time because it'll be something completely different that you don't know. Basically, some people like to be controlled by the wave rather than controlling the wave. Like as a surfer.
That is a good expression. I take this away for my next video.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye. I will show you a secret. Since I started traveling in 2015, I love to go to universities. Somehow the whole experience is just amazing. And look at this. I found a side entrance into this kind of area. So the thing is with taking risk is every time when you take risks, that's when you as a person will move forward and you do something, even if it's just a little bit. That's why my channel is, for example, all about traveling, because I think traveling is not just locations that you go, cultures that you meet. It's this reflecting what happens inside of you when you move forward and you travel, and you will develop your own personality. The reason why I make this video today is also why I want to take you a little bit behind the scenes, what is going on in my mind, in my current life state. I announced that I will speak more English on my channel. And to speak more English on my channel, that is a fucking huge risk for me again, because I was developing this channel and my blog over the last 2 years. I spent a lot of work and time into it, and taking this risk to make it English so that maybe even my audience that I already have and established can't understand me anymore, that is a risk. Why am I doing this kind of step? Why am I stupid? What is going on? Now I want to take you to one of my most favorite spots. It's a cheap spot here in Chinatown in Melbourne. Let's go inside. This place is like a hidden gem because when you scroll back in the menu, actually here to the back sides, you can get dumplings for $7 a dish, and the dishes are not bad, they're tasting good, and you have a full meal. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those are the rice dishes that you can get for $7.90. Then also there are some noodle dishes And then you have here dumplings and buns. This place is amazing because you can easily spend for dumplings in Melbourne like $20 and upwards. And I have to say thank you for Sabrina because she told me where this place is. Since I started 2015 traveling, of course, one of the experience that I got is improving my English. And when I started my YouTube channel, I always were thinking about one day I want to improve my English so much that I can actually make videos in English. And the thing is with starting stuff is that you have to start, because when you start, that's when you actually practice and do more of that stuff. Even if it's scary at the moment for me and a risk, because I have no idea if my English videos are compelling enough and interesting enough for viewers to actually watch through. So if you watch through that, leave me a comment downstairs and say like, hey, I watched it until here. I take this risk to challenge myself, because that's something I really love to talk about, is when you challenge yourself, when you put yourself into something that is uncomfortable, that is when you actually grow. So whatever it is that you are doing right now, whatever it is what you're struggling with, what kind of ideas you have, take those ideas and bring them into action, because that's when you will grow. That's when you actually do it. Like for me, for example, it's convenient and easy to talk German into the camera. I could go in public and speak German because of two reasons. It's my native language, of course, and number two, in public, because there are a lot of Germans here in Australia, they didn't really understand what I was talking about. But now, with speaking English in public, I have a new challenge for myself to actually speak in public. And number two, I want to achieve a point with my English that one day the people not even realize that I'm coming from Germany, because I practice so much the English language. And I want to build on that skill. And as sooner as I start focusing on my English and making my content good, that's when I will grow, because I don't plan at all to stop. By the way, this video today is produced only because I had a limited time frame. So for example, tomorrow I'm going to the Red Hot Chili Pepper concert here with the food truck, and I want to vlog about that and show behind the scenes how it is to be in a food truck serving burgers on that event, Red Hot Chili Peppers. And yesterday and the day before, we went to this amazing, really amazing, beautiful national park. It's called the Wilson Palmerity National Park. And there will be a separate vlog about that. Also, I'm working on two other projects at the moment. One, it will be a tribute video to Melbourne, and that takes just more time. I couldn't finish that this week. And another one is a collaboration together with a musician from France, and I'm looking forward to present you guys those kind of videos. But because I only had one day today, I was actually choosing to tell you a little bit about my feelings, my story, and also using that challenge. And that brings me to the last tip of this video today, is every time when you have limitation, those limitations actually, they provoke more creativity. You can do some stuff better on creativity. Let me give you an example. I was reading about Star Wars. Star Wars was, for example, the first movie. They were not believing in that movie, and they wasn't giving any kind of budget for that movie. So everything that we now know that we have in the Star Wars universe, right? Hey guys! Everything that we now have in the Star Wars universe, right? That is only because of the limitation that they had in the first movie. They had to create those iconic stuff out of what they had with the limited resources. Think about that. Take risks and move forward whatever you are doing. Take chances where you can evolve yourself and go out of your comfort zone. And number three, take limitation to provoke your creativity. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Daniel, and don't forget to subscribe and like and all those kind of things. Oh yeah, hit the bell, because only if you hit the bell then you get notifications for the future. That is how the algorithm is working. That's why I'm keeping up every week a video. Anyway, check out my Instagram account. It's called xlima. There I post behind the scenes stuff and also a lot of food and stuff from Melbourne over the time. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Bye.